We are New York. Bernie and Sid in the morning. Talk Radio 77. WABC.
2 days ago, for example, the whole damn show was about me. My ferry ride back to Rockaway, my cousin Norm in St. Paul, Minnesota, where those kids were calling out the cops. So as we start this conversation with Bernie, Sid, and Curtis Sliwa, the iconic, legendary Hall of Fame guardian angel Curtis Sliwa, I would ask you this. If I wasn't here or back in New York, what the hell would you talk about, Curtis? I'm curious.
There's so much to talk about. First off, why didn't you come in with Dirt McGirt in honor of Bernard McGirt? Remember ODB?
Of course.
36 Chambers, Wu-Tang Clan. You remember that's your brother, Bernie, right?
Yeah, well, what's this
Baby
Dirt McGirt?
Jesus.
Dirt McGirt, the old dirty bastard, one of the all-time greats.
He had a song called Dirt McGirt?
No. He Baby Jesus.
Yes.
Wu-Tang Clan. What's wrong with you,
I know
Bernie?
ODB. I don't know Old Dirty Bastard, the Wu-Tang Clan. I don't know anything about Dirt McGirt.
Don't worry, we'll get it for you. But see, I like how you changed the topic. So what would you talk about?
Oh, okay. So let's get this. First of all, Bernie, while you were dropped from the stratosphere there,
Yeah.
I hear all of a sudden Sid talking about I'm on the fast ferry with this Iranian woman.
Yes.
Probably a Persian, no doubt, who should have been in Great Neck instead of out in the Rockaways.
Well, she lives on the Upper East Side. She's dumb enough to pay Manhattan rent like you are, by the way.
Oh, and I got to pay for your speed ferry rides along with Lou,
Hey,
who
like
goes
I
out
said,
to the Rockaways.
if you are willing to pay rent on the Upper West Side of Manhattan, if you're dumb enough to do that, you bet your ass you're going to pay for my
can
ferry.
you imagine? He swipes a Metro card, $275.
Yeah.
We got to pay $15
Yeah,
for
I
every
agree.
Sid ride, along with Lou's ride out
well.
there.
We've talked about this before, that we're subsidizing these guys commute home, for God's
Sorry.
sakes.
Okay.
Put you on a freaking tugboat.
It's
You want
a
to go out
racket.
to the Rockaways on a tugboat?
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
As Bill de Blasio, I can't believe I'm quoting Bill de Blasio, but I am, said on John Catsimatidis' show, Cats at Night, a couple of days ago, there's no homeless, there's no crime. You get to go out on the water like the Love Boat, like a cruise every single day. It's the only way to travel in New York. In fact, not only should you pay for it, they need more ferries. Coney Island.
There are garbage barges, there are sludge barges. We can put you on that. Slow barge, sludge barge to the Irish Riviera.
Hey, Curtis, it's very simple. You can stop marrying women every other year. Thank God Nancy's been around for a long time and paying all these ridiculous marriage payments. Buy a house out by me, Bernie, and Lou. Hop on the ferry as well and not have to worry about living through the crime and getting beat up in Manhattan like you do every day.
Wait a second.
And they can have all your kids scattered throughout the 5 boroughs. They can come out in the summer and swim at the beach.
Right, and a big house for all your cats. It would be
How
lovely.
about the old Abe Beam house in the Ponset? The shortest mayor ever. He had to stand on 10 telephone books.
That's true.
In order for you to see it. Maybe one of the worst. Wait, not the worst. That's de Blasio. And Adams is giving them a run for the money now.
No doubt.
By
no
the way,
doubt.
did you see him playing drums yesterday?
No.
This is like Nero, playing the fiddle while Rome burns. He's playing drums outside of City Hall.
Oh, my
those
God.
plastic drums they turn upside down?
Yeah, sure.
What is wrong with this guy? Murder
that's
rate
what-
is up.
that's what they do in-
Computers are crashing. People are getting monkeypox. It's sort of like, don't have sex, gay guys. That's how you don't get monkeypox. I mean, it's kind of easy, right? I mean, think of it. Don't have sex.
And it's so bizarre to watch them line up and the TV cameras descend on them. And that's the only reason why they're doing it is because they can have gay sex. They can't have it without this vaccine, and they're very distraught about it. But it is kind of amusing to watch them wait to get the vaccine so they can have sex with each other.
Yeah, not only that, the New York City Health Department there describes that if you're going to have sex, do it with your clothes on or stay 6 feet apart and pleasurize yourself while looking at one another.
Yeah,
That's
real.
crazy.
Listen, we actually, Bernie played a commercial, a PSA,
Yes.
earlier this morning. I know you know about this too, where they are warning New Yorkers about. I guess they feel like it's going to happen, like it's
A
not
nuclear
it's-
attack.
right? A nuclear attack,
Oh, yeah.
not a matter of if, a matter of when. So here we are, believe it or not, in New York City. They are warning us, preparing us for a nuclear attack.
Wait a
Hey, you know what they could call a nuclear attack on New York City? Urban renewal. just clean it up and start it all over,
Hold
man.
on. Why is Adams doing this in only 90 seconds? We grew up with this, us baby boomers. It was duck and cover. Your teacher was in the front. If the air raid siren went on, you had to jump underneath the desk. You had to put your hands behind your head and kiss your tuchus, both cheeks at the same time until the teacher told you it was over. In fact, I remember St. Matthew's School. There it was, the Irish nuns. It was December 16th, 1960. 2 planes had crashed over Staten Island. One plane crashed right into Park Slope. As a result of that, you heard a sonic boom. It was 10 in the morning. Sister Ruth said, "This is it." She starts saying the rosaries, the Hail Marys, the All Fathers. We're doing duck and cover. She goes, "It's over, it's over. Just make sure you confess whatever sins that you've committed." I said, "Where's the priest? We need a priest to confess." Confess that. We were so trained that Nikita Khrushchev would bury us. Remember?
I remember, but they used to have in the projects, they had signs, fallout shelter, and they would have rooms with barrels full of supplies.
That's right.
That you could go into and stay, in case of a nuclear attack. I mean, it was real. That was a real threat because we had the Soviet Union. I don't know who they're worried about right now. I mean, with Putin. And the Chinese, they're not going to do that at this point.
The best one, Bernard, is the woman who comes out, the Adams appointee says, "And if you're in your car, find a building. Don't leave your car."
Yeah.
You say to yourself, wait a second, I'm on the Bell Parkway, Grand Central Expressway, the FDR. There's no buildings around there.
None.
Right.
None.
Are you going to do a home invasion?
Yeah, I know you're just going to walk out, leave your car on the Gowanus, I guess, and I don't know. It's beyond ridiculous. Now, one of the shows that you do, the many that you do, WABC, always broadcasting Curtis.
No, wait a second. That's not true because I saw a full-page ad.
Right.
On behalf of you and Bernard McGurk, New York Post, full page.
Well, that's true, yes. I mean, I hate to break
Yeah.
this to you because you
Very
are a
nice.
Hall of Famer and nobody appreciates your talents more than me and Bernie, but we're the real stars of the station. But that's
Yeah, but
fine.
I get a little smidgen. I get a little mention. You
come
guys,
on.
full page. What is this?
Listen, your weekends, But listen,
It's priorities.
That's right. But you do a weekend show
Yes.
with the Anthony Weiner, and it was made public yesterday that his ex-wife Huma Aberdeen is banging the very famous actor Bradley Cooper these days. So will that be a major topic of discussion? It better be with you and Anthony coming up this weekend.
What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking
You
about.
know, you know
Page six.
exactly what I'm. But,
I mean,
I don't read
that means no.
You're probably the one who broke it.
Hold on. Hold on. So you want me to talk about this to Anthony Weiner?
Yes, I do.
Then he brings up all these gumadas I've had,
cares?
all these ex-wives.
No. This is different. This is
Cody,
different.
this is a ratings bonanza. If you said everybody right now, we're going to get the true feelings from Weiner on how he feels about Huma and Bradley Cooper, you will get the best ratings that the station has ever seen on a weekend. In fact, if I'm Chad or John listening right now, I would actually mandate that the first thing you say to Weiner is, how do you feel about Cooper banging your ex-wife?
And then all of a sudden there will be crickets. You know he's not going to answer that question.
Bob, that's fine, but at least you have to ask
wait a
it.
second.
You got to ask it.
Yeah, you're here to start trouble, right?
Yes.
You're here to make
Yes.
double trouble between me and Anthony Weiner.
That's correct.
I don't get the full page ad. Now all of a sudden we knock Anthony Weiner out of the box.
Hey, Curtis, we're trying to get you this full page.
Right,
ad.
this is going to be a front
how you
page
do
ad.
it.
Thank you, Bernard. This is ratings bonanza, front page ad
This
material.
is page 6, right?
Yes.
Story on page 6.
Should be a paid front page ad tomorrow advertising the fact that you're going to be with Weiner on Saturday.
I like
Right.
it. Good
So
good thinking,
you
Bernard.
better do this. You better good thinking, Bernard. I just told you about it 3 minutes ago.
No,
You
I know,
dunce.
I know, but it's a collaboration. It's a collaboration
So
here.
you better do it come this weekend. That's all I'm saying. And Bernie's saying the same thing, and Bernie's right. Make sure you do it this weekend. If you don't, then I will tell you, as tough as you are, beating up people in the streets, protecting New Yorkers for the better part of 40 years, seriously, you're as tough as they come, I will have to dub you a pussy come Monday.
Wait a second.
Huh? That's right.
You're not
What
going to
happened?
use the P word on me, are you?
Yes, I am. If you don't do that with Anthony because you're are you scared of Anthony Weiner?
Sid, you realize I have a kill list every day of people that I want to kill. Do you want to go to the top of the list, Sid? Do you want to... Bernie's not here to protect you, with his shift. When he used to be Lawrence of Arabia. Get ready. The coronavirus is a new variant is coming. Bernie, you're going to have to be Lawrence of Arabia again with the schmat on your head and the shiv. Remember the shiv you used to have in your sleeve?
I certainly do. Yes. Listen, you can only push Curtis so far, I guess, is what he's saying right here.
I guess, baby.
But seriously, Curtis,
Yes,
you're not
man.
going to talk to Anthony Weiner whatsoever about this Bradley Cooper thing?
Wait a minute. You've given me good reason to think here. Because you know me, I exploit everything, right?
Right. You're the first to do it.
I like this.
I mean, if Eric Adams was banging Uma, you would go there in 2 seconds.
Oh, my God. I'd be all over it 24/7, 365.
Absolutely.
You're absolutely right. I cannot bifurcate this and exempt Wiener, but all of a sudden pile on Eric Adams.
That's
You're
right. It's
But
not
there's
fair.
nothing wrong with what she's doing. There's nothing wrong with any of this. It's all on the up and up, and it's all publicly
Isn't
known.
this guy running for vice president, right? Isn't this guy running?
Eric Adams?
No. Bradley
Bradley Cooper.
Vice
You
president?
know, with Howard Stern, a guy
Yes.
who won't even go outside of his house.
Oh, that
He's
is
going to run
true.
for president.
Curtis is actually really up on everything. It is true that when Howard announced he's running for president 2 weeks ago, he did announce that his vice president was Cooper, and Cooper,
Yes.
by the way, was enthusiastic about being his vice president. So you're right; he could be the next vice
So
president.
maybe
too.
that's why Huma's jumping on board.
Well.
I mean, think about that.
Well, Bernie, it's funny. We were talking about the other day, and Stern is as liberal as it gets. I mean, he's turned into a real backstabber, Donald Trump and all that. So, and Huma, of course, is
Wait, this guy
Hillary
was
Clinton's
for the
best
death
friend.
penalty. Remember? He
I
wanted to
do.
run for governor.
Yes.
Remember when Pataki was running against Mario Facciabruta Cuomo? And there was Howard Stern, death penalty. What the hell happened to the guy?
Well, it's the only way he can survive the blackface scandal. He has to turn woke.
Yeah.
And then they'll leave him alone because he has that blackface scandal. If he was a right winger, he'd be off the air by now.
but what happened-
Is that why your hero Joe Rogan? Oh, Joe Rogan, he's
What do you mean, my
everything.
hero?
Well, you mentioned
My hero's Howard Stern.
No, I understand
I
that.
like Joe Rogan because I have a book coming out, and he's got the #1 podcast. So I've been sending him messages to get on his show.
Yeah, but hold on.
So I have an
He
agenda
says,
here.
"Oh, I'm not going to interview Trump because I might help him."
Yeah.
Well, who has he helped get elected?
Who, Joe
He was-
Rogan?
Yeah, he was
Nobody.
for Bernie the Altakaka Sanders, then the Libertarian candidate, then he was for Michelle Obama, right?
no, listen.
Now he's for DeSantis, and then he says, "Oh, I'm not going to interview Trump because I might help him." What is he going to help him with?
Listen, I think he's a putz. I understand he's very, very popular. He voted for Flores down in Texas. Now he's becoming a Republican, and we love that, me and Bernie. All I want to do is promote my book.
How do
That's
you
all
know?
I care
How
about.
do
And
you-
by the way, he looks like Uncle Fester. Just I don't know if anybody
I don't know.
ever
And
seen
He
him.
also-
does. He does,
The
Bernie.
guy acts
Yeah.
like a tough guy. How about me and him in the ring? Huh? How about me
You
and
and
Joe
Joe
Rogan?
Rogan?
Listen,
Absolutely.
Curtis, he's tough.
He is
He
tough.
he
He is.
works out UFC with
Doesn't
the mixed martial
matter.
artists.
The guy claims he's from Newark, New Jersey. This guy spent all of 5 seconds in Newark, New
Curtis,
Jersey.
how are you going to fight Joe Rogan in the ring if you're afraid to ask Anthony Weiner about his
snap.
wife and
No,
Bradley
no.
Cooper?
That's a good
I mean,
point.
no,
I
thank
like the way
thank
you circled back. I like the way you circled back because I am a bit of a wuss when it comes to that. I got to really think about this. I got to contemplate this.
Got
Look
it.
at my navel and wonder what kind of a broadcaster are you, Curtis, if you don't ask this question?
Hey, Bernie, wait till the email. I swear to God, by noon today, there's going to be an email sent out by Katz and Chad. Curtis, you make sure you start with
I'm the
that.
chosen one.
Absolutely,
right?
and they're the guys that would take this full page ad out tomorrow,
Please,
promoting
please.
that fact.
Anything for a full page ad. Oh, I'll do anything. Come on, Bernie.
This
You're
is-
teasing me.
This is the issue, Curtis, right here. This will get it for you because
God.
this will make national news, entertainment,
every
political.
time I get my hard copy of the New York Post, I see you guys full page
It
ad.
kills you. I know it
say, I
kills
want
you.
to impale
I know.
myself.
I know it kills you. I know. But Bernie's right. This will get you on Fox News and Entertainment
Fox
Tonight.
News too?
And Entertainment
Oh, wait.
Tonight.
And
How about
TMZ
this?
and all those
TMZ,
things.
Harvey Levin.
God,
right?
this is better than sex.
What
Oh,
a-
my
well,
God.
That comes from a guy who never had sex, obviously.
Come on,
Now, hold
Curtis.
on a second. Where did those 3 kids come from, huh?
Well, that was
That
a
I'm
long
paying
time ago.
for
That was a long
perpetuity.
time ago,
Yeah, a long time
obviously.
ago.
Sure.
I like
but,
this.
But
I
I
like
tell you
this.
what, Huma Abedin is having sex with Bradley Cooper, if you haven't heard. So.
Yeah, I'm not interested. I got to ask the question. I got to figure out how I'm going to groove it. Groove that question so that he's got to answer it. And I can't let him go anywhere else in that entire hour
That's
until
it.
he answers this question.
Now, what time is this show and what's
It's 3 to 4. First, he's on in the middle, 2 to 3 by himself. Then I
Right.
jump in left versus right.
And this is Saturday.
That's right. This
All right.
Saturday, I'm going to say, forget the left versus right. Let's
don't
get
need
down
it.
to page
Right
6.
to it. Let's do
front
it.
page. I saw you on the front of the post looking over Bradley Cooper's shoulder, right? We saw that. We
I
move
saw
on the side.
we said it
Hey,
yesterday.
Listen,
Yes.
it's not like she's banging Jumaane Williams. I mean, this is
be
all
kinda cool.
this is all good stuff.
This is very good.
It's a
stuff.
Hollywood
Yes. Yes.
movie
This is
star.
going to
this guy.
elevate me. Forget everything else.
No.
This is going to elevate
Right, this
me.
is what you needed. You know, all those
How many
years,
interviews will I get? I mean,
you may end up with 20. Entertainment Tonight,
That
Newsmax,
many?
Fox News, TMZ. Who
God,
knows?
it's like, I mean,
Yeah.
that's my drug,
Yeah.
as you know. I'm lens-like.
Well, this is the revenge you'll get on Ron Kuby, who held you back all those years.
Oh, whose mommy is a commie. You had to ruin my morning, right? Ron Kuby, whose mommy is he testified on behalf of John
I
Gotti
know.
Jr. in that
That
trial
was disappointing.
where you tried to kidnap and kill me. Why did you do this shit?
And then you guys went to work the next morning together. I don't know how the hell that happened.
What a
What
masochist
is
I
this
am.
story that Valentine just put in front of
see
you?
it.
Let me have to go. The
Al
segment's
Bradley
over.
Cooper and Huma Abedin are the new George and Amal Clooney.
You see what I'm saying? This is huge.
That's true.
All right, so me
where
and
does he
Bernie-
live in Como, Italy, right?
Yes, he does. Yes. So me and Bernie have given you your marching orders, and now Bernie, I want your honest opinion. Give me the percentage that Curtis follows our lead.
I say 90%.
Oh, wow.
Good,
He
good.
has. He'll
have
do
to
it.
now.
He'll do it in a polite way, but he will do it.
I
You
have to now.
Has to be
my
done.
machismo's on the line. My huevos,
Yes.
my
Yes.
culions is on the
Indeed.
line.
There it is.
It's
All
the
right,
elephant in the room. I
there
mean,
it
come
is.
on.
So they're 2 o'clock on Saturday
No,
afternoon.
three to
Three.
four.
No. We're changing it. You're going to do 2 to 4 with Anthony this
Oh.
Saturday, and you're going to spend the first 5 minutes talking about justice.
And I get a
exclusively.
full page ad in the
And
New
you
York
you'll
Post.
get a full page ad, I promise.
And take
okay?
calls.
And-
Take calls.
even a great
It looks
idea,
like
Bernie.
I will die and go to Radio Talk Nirvana Heaven.
Hey, listen, laugh all you want. This is the best segment you've ever done in your whole life, just so you know.
No, the best segment I'm ever going to do is Saturday.
Oh, that's right.
You listen. Everybody listen.
Now we're
2 to
talking.
4 on Saturday here at WABC.
Well done, the great Curtis Sliwa.
Yeah.
He is. He really is so great. No matter what he's talking about, whether he's talking about the city, national stuff, or even stuff like this, he'll be on all weekend long. He's on 12:15 to 1 o'clock every weekday afternoon. He is, and I mean this sincerely, and I don't give out a lot of props to other people because I'm just I'm jealous. He is one of the greatest radio personalities in the history of our medium. We'll take a short break.
And
More-
a crime fighter. Come
and
on.
that's right too. That's right. But more Bernie and Sid on Thursday right after this.